In this video, I'm going to reveal the reason, the blind spot behind why so many women feel so emotionally upset when it comes to dating and relating. And I'll share with you the 5 reasons behind why this is. Plus, I'll be giving you a powerful 3-step practice that you can use that has the power to heal the hurts in your heart. So please make sure that you have something to take notes with, and here we go. So let me ask you, do you ever wonder why you may show up powerfully in so many areas of your life? Perhaps you've created a lot of success in your business, you have access to resources and opportunities, you're brilliant with your clients, with your family, with your friends. Yet, when it comes to people you're attracted to, oh my gosh, so many feelings come up and you don't even recognize yourself at times. Why is it, if you're single and dating, you still feel secure, maybe anxiously checking your phone every few minutes to see if they've messaged you? Or if you're in a relationship, why do you still feel unheard, unhappy, or unseen? So, do you ever wonder why this is? Why is it that so many self aware women who are strong and successful out in the world feel so frustrated or overwhelmed by the uncomfortable, at times irrational feelings that come up when trying to get close to someone? In reality, of course, you want to feel cherished and adored. You long for that sense of safety and stability that comes from knowing that you're not alone or feeling so deeply supported by someone who has your back. However, you secretly wonder what's wrong with you for being so upset. Or maybe you try and talk yourself out of the feelings that come up. Or worse, you judge yourself for even having them. I'm Gabriella Taylor. I'm the founder of Extraordinary Love Transformational Educational Programs for Women, and welcome to part 2 in my complimentary series, Shine the Light on What's Holding You Back from Love, the 6 surprising reasons conscious women struggle. So in the last video, I walked you through a process of overcoming the 3 obstacles that keep you stuck in an outdated relationship model. So today, in this video, I'm going to be giving you the keys to unlock why is it that blind spot number 2 has had so much power over you and your emotions. Plus, I'll share with you a deeply healing practice that will help you to dissolve the power. I've been wildly fascinated with discovering why is it that so many amazing, brilliant, gifted women feel so challenged when it comes to relationships. Not only because I've personally been there, but because I've witnessed how so many women struggle in this area. And I just know that there's another way. And it's a way that involves your courageous heart and your ability to meet yourself with compassion and acceptance no matter what. This is my life's work. I must stand for a world where women are empowered and men are appreciated. So not only have I been personally to the bottom and back with men, having endured years of very painful sexual abuse, which left me feeling entirely broken as a woman, thinking that a loving, stable relationship was pretty much impossible. I've also learned how to get to the other side of the river, how to heal my heart, how to heal my hurts, how to forgive and let go, and how to build a new internal framework inside of myself that is available for extraordinary love. And because of this, it's been nearly a decade that I've been in a thriving relationship with my Nicholas. So I can tell you that I relate, I understand, plus this coupled with years of in-depth research working with and interviewing conscious women, I started to see a pattern emerge. On one hand, these women are exquisite, gifted, generous, with so much love to give. Yet, on the other hand, they feel completely emotionally upset in relationships. I can't even tell you how common it is for these incredibly gifted women to be experiencing a roller coaster of hurt feelings and insecurities behind closed doors when it comes to relationships. And behind that, there's often a tremendous amount of shame and misunderstanding. And I'm committed to helping clear this up. So let's start by understanding why this is. Studies show us that Westerners regress to the emotional maturity of a 12-year-old when it comes to relationship issues. So we might be walking around in these 30, 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old bodies, where on the outside we look mature and grown up. With our friends, we show up wise. With our clients, we show up masterfully. Yet inside of us, there's this disconnect between how we represent ourselves in the world and what we may be seeing, feeling, or experiencing behind closed doors within relationships, or even the lack thereof relationships. And this leads us to blind spot number 2. Even though your body grew, your emotional development was likely interrupted or stunted as a young girl. And there are 5 reasons why this gets interrupted. Number 1, too much responsibility fell on your lap as a child. Maybe you were having to take care of your parents, your siblings, or look out for yourself. Number 2, maybe you were too sheltered. Maybe you were coddled. You weren't encouraged to stumble. You couldn't learn how to pick yourself back up if you fell down and discover your resiliency. So you never found that place inside of you that told you that you could count on yourself to look after yourself. Number 3, maybe there was abuse or trauma. Number 4, maybe there was grief or loss in the home or in your immediate environment. And then number 5, school, culture, or society did not teach you the emotional skill sets that support healthy relationships. And as a result of this, it's really natural to feel like a little girl, where parts of you are frozen in time, stuck in these memories of feeling emotionally invisible, over responsible for the needs of others, or powerless and unsafe. So it's this younger part that feels so vulnerable, insecure, unsafe, unprotected. And learning how to tend to the hurts of this younger one in you, who's been guiding your emotional experience with dating and relating by connecting with the wisdom and caring of who you are today, is so healing. So what I want to share with you here is a 3-step journal practice that will help you begin to bring healing to these younger parts of you. This is something that I've done myself, and I've taught to countless women around the world. It's so powerful. I actually have a whole module devoted to this in my relationship breakthrough program, and I want to give you a taste of it now. So part 1, make a list of your top 5 relationship challenges. List out the top 5 things that really trigger the hurt feelings when you're dating and relating. What the actual events are that bring up fear, worry, insecurity, meltdowns, shame. Maybe it's being ghosted. Maybe it's having sex too soon. Maybe it's emotionally attaching to an unavailable person. Maybe it's having affairs. Maybe it's giving your money away. So just take a moment and list out the top 5 things that really trigger the hurt feelings. And if you need more time, I encourage you to pause, create your list, and come back. Okay, so part 2. So now go through each item on your list and ask yourself, the feelings that come up in me that are upset, do they feel like they're hurt from my little girl? Like, does it feel old and sticky and familiar? Or is it the appropriate feelings that my adult wise woman self is naturally feeling if a boundary got crossed or something happened? But just check inside. Like, does it feel like the sticky, recycling, familiar, kind of like an old cloak feelings of your little girl? Or is it just a passing feeling having to do with your current wise adult self? And just mark LG for little girl or WW for wise woman next to each item on your list. And again, pause this video if you need more time to do this. And when you're ready, come back. So part 3, now looking at the ones that have LG next to it, little girl, ask yourself, what does she need? What does she need? The trick here is to listen to what she has to say. She will likely talk to you when given curiosity and caring. So write down what you hear her say. Being a loving and listening presence for the one inside of you that's been needing your attention has the power to bring so much healing energy in. So take as much time as you need with this part. And I invite you to share your biggest takeaway. And if you'd like to go deeper, please sign up to be on my Extraordinary Love program waitlist. I'd love to show you how to create a relationship that mirrors your light, not your shadow. And as always, if you know a woman this this would serve, then please forward this to her now. And I will see you in the next video where I will reveal what's behind the key blind spot that has you worried that you may need to settle for less, lower your standards, or has you tolerating things that you know aren't good for you. So I look forward to seeing you over there.